And if you edit it and it needed to tweak it, I can come back in. I'm right down the road. And I'm easy. I enjoy doing things like this because literally this time, the three things, the residential, then the IOP, and the sober live, that's what has kept me sober this long. This is the longest stint of sobriety I've had in my life. And I owe it to those three things. Hi, I'm Nick. I was coming to give my testimonial. I wanted to start, this is my second time that I've been through the Tranquility program. First time was in December of 2023. Went through the program, got out in January of 24. I left, I was feeling really good about it. I failed myself with aftercare. I stuck strictly to AA meetings and then gradually felt like I had control of it and kind of tapered off on those as well, which led to, a relapse and eventually brought me back here. I came back to Tranquility in September, the end of September, graduating this program at the end of October, where I went bed to bed to the Severn home in Pasadena, which I did not do the first time, which that has been, I believe, a key point in stepping down from this level of treatment to the sober house, where you're still held accountable, which was a big thing for me. And I'm also doing the IOP while I'm living at the sober house. So it's another safety net there, which I would highly recommend. Those 2 points have been, that's been the key to my sobriety this time. I'm coming up on 4 months sober, which is that's a big deal to me. That's quite an accomplishment. And I don't think I could have done it without the aftercare. I'm coming up to the end of my stay in IOP, and I'll continue my stay in the sober house, where I've gotten the confidence that I think I'm going to succeed this time in sobriety. The staff here at the residential, both times through, they were amazing. The PAs they go through the hustle and bustle of all the clients every day, making sure schedules are kept. Every single one of them smile on their face all the time. It was a joy every day. You really felt that people truly cared. It wasn't, which was relieving to me. I had never been through anything like this before, and the first time I came, it was a pleasant surprise. Everybody truly seemed to care, and it wasn't just collecting your money and running you through the checking off boxes. I've kept up with a lot of people from my time at TW, and I just went to a meeting, and I spoke at a meeting the other week with someone that I was in TW with, and reconnected with him. That was great. It's amazing the connections you'll make here that you never thought that you would. And the clinicians here are wonderful. Since I went through twice, I had the experience of 2 different clinicians and 2 different perspectives for my treatment, which I think that was beneficial in how 2 different people can see the same issues, because they were the same that I had, but from 2 different angles, that was beneficial to me. And even all the holistic, the acupuncture, the massages, all of that, I was never into that, but I was open to trying anything, because that was certainly outside of my wheelhouse. But there's benefits to everything that they offer here. It truly is. It's almost like you go through your therapy sessions and your group sessions all day, and then you go to acupuncture, and it kind of lets everything settle in just a very comforting environment. And you get opened up to new things like that, maybe things that you wouldn't do necessarily outside of these walls. And I still keep up with those things today, which I never saw myself doing before. And over at the IOP, the staff there, it's like an extension of this. It's group sessions there, very interactive, which I like. There's a lot of, not crosstalk, but a lot of interaction with the clients there as well, because you're at that level. You're outside of the constraints of the residential, where you're in kind of a safety bubble. When you're in IOP, you have your freedoms. You have your cell phone, your car. You're out in the world. I'm working, and so you run into life's problems, and you can bring them into group and talk about how you're coping with life outside of these walls, like in your active recovery, and the tools you're using, and people feed off of that energy that other people bring with their experiences. And I think that's really important to the process, that you're continuing to learn not only from the clinicians, but from your the other clients there as well.